Welcome to the Miracles and Science Center for Continuous Personal and Professional Development. Today, the 12th of June. And our daily life lesson today tells us that you work very hard, buy a house, pay for it, and when it has been paid off, you no longer live in it. So this life lesson tells us that it is common, for example, in Africa, you find someone works for a long time to be able to buy a house. And that time, usually, many times, people, even they are able to buy or build a house around the age of 45, 50, and then it's not complete, and the person works on it around maybe 60, the person is retiring, and maybe not able to live in it anymore, no children because they have gone away. So,
at the Miracles and Science Transformative Center, we transform your life for the better. Sail above life's problems in health, in relationships, in finances, in education, and in general well-being. Join any of our life transformative programs by visiting www.transformativecenter.com.
In Europe, it is even worse. Usually, to own a house, you need to take a mortgage, and it takes about 30 to 35 years to pay off the mortgage. And by the time, for example, you start getting a mortgage around your 30s, that's when you are getting a job. It's sure that you can give your mortgage. By the time you pay it off, and around 30 years, it takes you to 60. To the age of 60, they are taking you to a retirement kind of house. And the house you have been paying for, eventually nobody to live in it. So this tells us that we need to plan our time in a particular period of time. Usually, we see that in the human development process, there are three important things that need to be planned for. So we have usually time, planned for, money, and energy. So, at any one time, usually, in the process of development as a human, you find that you cannot have all these three at the same time. Time, money, and energy. So, when you are young, usually, you have time and energy, but no money. When you are middle age, you actually have money, and you have energy, but no time. And when you are old, you have time, you have money, but no energy. So what does this tell us? It tells us that we should plan for the time when we know that we have the capacity to make money and we have the energy. Okay? So we also need to know that if we find ourselves in old age, whereby we're supposed to have time and money, but no energy, that is okay. But the problem is when you find yourself in a situation whereby you're in old age, you don't have time, you don't have money, and you don't have energy. So that is the worst. What it tells us that you should be able to plan these phases of life. We know conventional have been told that you are handsome or beautiful at 20, strong at 30, wise at 40, and rich at 50. Be able to plan along those lines so that you can be able to be continuously developing, and you'll be able to succeed and be able to live a happy and pleasurable life. So this has been our daily lesson for today.